Hey guys, how's it going, Kripparrian? Today I'm going to talk about not exactly how good Majordomo Executus, but how awful it is. Now, everybody that saw this card in action pretty much realized that it was one of the biggest piece of shit legendaries to ever come out in the Hearthstone card library, and I have taken it upon myself to test this card, and I think I've come to a fairly convincing conclusion that I want to share with you guys. And I really want to show you guys just how awful this card is. So I haven't played this against this guy in Arena. In Arena, I imagine he's pretty decent because in Arena, sometimes you can hover around like 4, 5, 6, maybe even 1 life for several turns at a time. And in that case, well, the death rattle when you become Ragnaros and have that 8th life, yeah, it's okay, and the hero power gives you a lot of value and stuff. And, well, in Arena, people don't run Big Game Hunter. So it's okay. It's like, there's worse legendaries out there to pick from in Arena, so you might actually end up running against this guy. But in Constructed, the reason he's so terrible is because every deck these days is designed to kill you from half-life. So if you have, 14 life, 10 life, you're basically dead in Constructed. Now, if a death rattle like this one puts you directly at 8 life, you're never really going to consider that a heal, because every time you go to 8 life, you're going to basically be dead. So the death rattle as this guy is, you die. So would you play a 9 mana 9/7 with a bad death rattle? No, you would never. It's beyond anything. It's so hideously, remarkably terrible to even consider putting this guy in a deck. But I did anyway. I put it in this warrior deck. I'm not going to include a link because this warrior deck kind of sucks. There are some redeeming qualities of the deck with the early game and mid game and stuff. I try to put in the dragon theme, and I try to fit in Majordomo. And you guys can see, I'll just show you guys in the background here, kind of a game where literally Majordomo Executus was the worst card in Hearthstone in this match. It was basically in my hand the entire game, and it was never the right time to play it because I knew that the turn I would play it, it would get big gamed and I would die. So because I wasn't even winning, because it was like kind of a close game and I had a chance to win, I chose not to instantly lose by playing Majordomo. Now, in some cases, you can play Majordomo, notably against classes like Priest, something like that. They won't have like crazy burst. On the other hand, sometimes the best way to play Majordomo is actually, again, with Warrior, but when you're playing against an opponent's Sylvanas, the card is so bad that it's better if you give it to your opponent. So much so that you can spend the entire turn giving it to your opponent. You can play Majordomo and then like shield slam there or execute their Sylvanas. So they deliberately take your Majordomo and hopefully they don't die next turn because the turn after that you will kill them because this card is that bad. In some cases, people have tried using Majordomo with Mage and Ice Block. But the problem with that is, well, you have to have Ice Block. If Ice Block triggers and then you become Ragnaros through the death rattle of Majordomo, your immunity effect no longer is there, so it can actually nullify Ice Block. But let's say it doesn't nullify Ice Block. Well, if they popped Ice Block, you're probably pretty screwed because, well, they probably have a lot of minions on the board, and then doing 8 damage randomly to one of them is probably not going to do anything at all during that game. So your hero power still kind of sucks. In fact, it's basically exactly the same in a lot of cases as the regular mage hero power. Plus you spend a whole turn playing it. Plus, did I mention it sucks? It does. In terms of the mechanical effect of things, when the death rattle triggers, when you become Ragnaros the Fire Lord and have 8 life and that super kind of mediocre hero power, you do lose all your armor, so it doesn't really have any synergy with Warrior, but you do keep all your secrets, so it has some, I call it synergy, but it's like kind of like a worst case thing. So yeah, you keep your secrets, at the very least. So basically, it's kind of a shame because Ragnaros is somewhat cool, although I don't think the voiceovers are that great. It's kind of cool to transform your hero and stuff. The only other card that does this reliably is Jiraxis, and Jiraxis is definitely one of the favorites out there in terms of just how awesome cards are. So this card tried to be awesome, but is far too terrible to really be playable, so it's not really that awesome at all. The card might be a little bit better if it had different stats. It might be a lot better if Ragnaros actually had a reasonable health pool, which you can modify with Alistraza, but that actually assumes that you'll stay alive one turn in Ragnaros form, which I can guarantee you will never happen. So yes, this card is, in my opinion, the worst legendary in Hearthstone, and I think it's actually not even close. If you don't believe me, just look at Hemet. So Hemet is considered one of the biggest pieces of crap out there, but when you compare it to Majordomo, it's pretty decent. The first point is that Hemet Nesingari does not actually lose you the game instantly when it's played. How about that? Number 2, he costs less than 9 mana, so it's actually playable in most games that you play on ladder. Wow. Number 3, you can disenchant Hemet. Poor Majordomo. Can't even be sent to the scrapyard. So you guys get the idea. This card is ridiculously bad. Painfully bad. And in my opinion, it's so bad that it would actually be better if it was worse. Because then you could actually deliberately use it to counter Sylvanas. If it was like, a 9 mana, 9/7, but Ragnaros only had 1 health. I think that would actually make the card better. Because, they would play Sylvanas, you'd play this guy, you'd give him this guy, and then you'd win for sure, rather than 8 health, which might, maybe you can't do 8 damage. So that's the level of card this guy is. And as such, this wing has been a little bit disappointing because it's usually in the crazy cool cards that I find my enjoyment in Hearthstone, but I really hope that they are also at the same time somewhat playable so I can enjoy them and not have to lose all of my games. Now, while the warrior deck you guys saw earlier didn't quite lose all of its games, it certainly was no thanks to Mr. Majordomo. You can bet your ass on that. So I have some clips for you guys to see just some of the adventures I've had really trying to make this guy work and encountering some of my friends who try to make it work. But right now, if your opponent is playing this on ladder, you can bet that, he's just playing for fun. So, hope you guys like the fun. Hope you guys enjoy watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I have no time for games.
None may challenge the living flame. Hunt them down.
Not part of the plan. That last one has to be ice black.
None may challenge the living flame.
I'm game.
I shall bring you rest.
Awaken me too soon, Executus. Be purged. Well played. Warm thanks. Sorry.
Trouble?
A mistake. You will perish in flame. Murder!
If you Alex, send me goes to 15. guess that was technically a misplay. I should have given him Rag and then the thing.
Let us see if this will let me change your mind. I shall bring you rest.
I'm game.
Your time to bleed! You will perish in flames!
Okay. So far, I like the Warlock deck a lot more. Well, it's basically Mage Hero power.
I bring life.
A mistake!
See, it's 15.
I shall bring you rest.
I'm game.
That's pretty cool.
Obey.
I don't like the emotes that much that Rag gets. Priest, huh? Okay. Oh, we don't want any of that shit. There's no point in Armor Smith.
Job's done.
Alright. Let's see if Twilight Drake's gonna work against the Priest. If he revives that, I still can't kill it, so... Again, I don't want to play the Armor Smith. Yep.
Let us see if this works.
Shadow or Paint top deck. I think we might need to take a little bit of a break from this game. Because right now, we are getting pretty fucked on RNG right now. I've drawn 0 removal. I've drawn 0 card draw. I don't even know what to play right now.
I'm made to work.
Shield block, yeah. Yeah, that was a ton of card draw. We top deck a circle heal now. Can't kill that anymore. Take a 2 out of 3.
My word is paramount. Leave me alone.
I leave the North Shire. When he has a full hand, I don't care if he draws like 1 or 2 more. Top deck balance. Maybe I should care. You have a Holy Smite now.
Death does not scare me.
Fine.
I can wait to taste my
I don't think that's a good thing. We're dead to big game Holy Fire. Oh my god. Alright. I don't have Alistraza either. Why do I have that card? It's alright, guys. We're gonna win anyway.
Embrace the void.
Holy fucking Christ.
You have awakened me too soon, Executus.
Okay, well, we're Ragnaros now.
Taste the flames of Sulfuron.
I can take the hit.
I win anyway! Alright! Not bad. Yeah, if he has mind control now, he actually has to suicide the Grotmesh in. Oh, emotes! Emotes!
By fire, be burned.
Alright, what's a good one? Did he thank you?
You will perish in
I want to emote more.
Brace for impact.
Oh shit, I can't play Onyxia, can I? God damn it.
Brace for impact.
Oh shit, dude, I should've... What am I doing? I should've totally fucking hero powered. I forgot my hero power is OP as fuck. Oh my god. I'm such a fucking turd, dude. Fucking Acolyte of Pain instead of winning the game 1 in 3 times.
a mistake.
Yeah. Misplay indeed, dude. Potato fucking play. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah! Got him! Fucking Majordomo. Oh my god. Alright, bro.